Okie dokie, let's start off with this date night spaghetti. First thing you want to do is you want to cook 2 pounds of Italian sausage in a pot. Basically busting it up and cooking it as you go. Everybody knows how to do that. Let's move on to the next step. Okie dokie, once the Italian sausage has been cooked, you want to lightly drain it. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, first off, you obviously want to keep all the grease and bits and stuff in the pan that you cooked it in. And don't worry about it sticking to the bottom. We're going to take care of that in a minute. And you do want the sausage to remain fairly greasy, so you drain it in a colander, maybe shake it out a couple of times. But you still want a lot of the fat in the sausage because that's flavor. But don't worry about it burning or sticking to the pan because we're going to take care of that with a process called deglazing. How do we do that? Well, my favorite way is with alcohol. We're going to take about 1/4 of a bottle of red wine. Save the rest for the date you're obviously making this for. Makes things go a little smoother after dinner. And you want to cook that for about 5-8 minutes, just enough for the alcohol to burn off. Okay, so 8 minutes has gone by. It's time to kind of finish the sauce off. This is a really, really easy, simple sauce to do. If you're a first-time cook, you got the girl coming over, or you're a girl, you got the guy coming over, you know, or whatever fucking combination you have, and you want to impress them. Or if you want to impress, you know, your boyfriend, girlfriends, what have you's parents. Simple little recipe, easily make that happen. I added 2 jars of spaghetti sauce to the meat and wine mix. Stir that around, and you're going to want to let that simmer to get everything, you know, get to know each other and everything all happy. By this point, you should have actually started a pan of water on high heat boiling. I don't add salt to my water till the water is actually boiling. Then I add the salt, wait another minute, 30 seconds, and then I add my pasta. Okay, we've got our water set on a rapid boil, and it is time to add the salt. Now, I like to use kosher salt. That's a complete personal preference. You can use sea salt, you can use... I don't recommend table salt, but that's just me. I like kosher salt. It's usually on the bottom shelf. I think it puts a bit of a better flavor into the pasta water. Again, totally up to you. But then again, the kosher salt only costs $3 fucking, so quit being a cheap bum and buy some fucking kosher salt. All right, then we want to add our pasta. 16 ounces of linguine pasta. Yes, I realized I started this off by saying it was date night spaghetti. Just don't let Joe Bastianich find out.
This is a great example of what garbage is.
Okie dokie, you've got your pasta all cooked. Even though I called it spaghetti, it's actually linguine. Fuck it. Actually, in truth, use whatever pasta you like. And then spoon a generous amount of our red wine meat sauce on top of it. Now you can serve it just like this. But I'm never really happy doing anything just like that. And you'll notice I didn't really add any pepper to the whole thing. Well, this is where the pepper comes in. You want to give a somewhat generous dusting of pepper over your pasta. And this would be accomplished a lot faster if the peppermint wasn't being a dick. And then sprinkle on some Parmesan cheese. This is optional, but I think it tastes a lot better. And that's it. A perfect dish for your date night. Done.
Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.